Don't do that in the video. You recording?
Yes. This is Teamfenghuang inside of Law Room.
A different room this time. That guy's still in this room.
That guy's not here because he's sitting in his corner. Yes. Right, we are here with a Gravekeeper profile of the deck. I've
been using this deck for about a year now. It's changed loads and it's my favourite deck
so
of all time.
Let's do this, bitches.
First things first. Free GK's Commandant. If you're Steven, Commandant. Pretty standard, Searchlight Necrovalley, no need to talk about that. Free Recruiters. Still, you need them for Gravekeepers. Search out Commandant, which gets you Necrovalley. Also search out Descendant, which, you know, pops crap off. Free Spies.
20% thing just popped up. Still recording though.
Oh, right. Free Spies brings out this, brings out Descendant for Destructive Power. Also good for Xyz, because, you know, level 4 into rank 4s. 2 Descendants, some people seem to think you need 3. I personally only played 2, I think 2 is enough. I used to use 3, I prefer 2 to it.
Consistency.
1 Assailant.
He's a badass mofo and has a cool knife.
She.
Yeah, I know it's a she. I've watched the anime, but that's not the point.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessary. It's just, you know, to get around big beaters. Because most big beaters you find will have a really high attack and low defense, like Monix, X-Sabers. Those are the 2 that come to mind straight away.
Flambells.
So yeah, that is the main Gravekeeper engine there. Now it's 2 Fossil Dino Patch Cephalo. This adds that secret. No, stop that one. Focus on that one.
I was looking both of them. Just a little bit
closer.
This
adds a bit of anti-meta to the deck, also because it is pretty much an anti-meta deck. Also, you know, if I set it and they've got a field of loads of summon, they attack into it, boom, there goes their field. It saved me. And 1 Blackwing Gale of the Whirlwind. This also deals with the problems of big beaters. Big high attack monsters that could do damage, you know, those guys that usually win games. And also, it adds a bit of synchro power to the deck, so if I need, you know, Brio or something, I can use that. It's just a very good card overall. That is the monsters.
Yes, Commander.
That's banned. I can't even use it in this, you have to summon it from the graveyard.
Yes, I know.
So, yeah.
I know, I just said it because...
Obviously, my pretties, my free Necrovalleys, cool. All of which are super rare. You have to have them in the deck, gives it 500 boost. This is what gives the deck its anti-meta. Stops graveyard plays. Quite loads of decks rely on graveyards and Zectors. Wind-ups too. But last format even more did. Infinities, for example. That's true. 2 Raw Tributes
weren't any bigger last format.
They were pretty big.
Actually,
they were massive in the format before.
Well, yeah, but they were the same last format as they are now.
I just remember that they have a bad matchup. 2 Raw Tribute. People say don't play them now because of Dark Worlds. I still play them. The amount of Dark Worlds I see, not too high, not too low. And if it comes to a Dark World matchup, I just side them out. Even though you were going on about the amount of Dark World players last video. 5 in a tournament is quite a bit. 3 Duality.
So you still play your tributes.
3. 5 Duality. Consistency for the deck. This deck, out of pretty much any deck I've ever seen, can abuse this the most. Just consistency is a staple. 2 Gravekeeper Steel. This is a skillful card according to Bowman. He hates it so much. This helps recycle Gravekeepers. Adds me a Necrovalley if I need it, if I've got a Commandant in the graveyard. Gets me Spies. Just a very good card.
What? Carry on.
It's a cheap +1, so can't complain. Book of Moon, I've gone on about this, should be at 2. It's not good enough to be at 1. Stop moving the camera and yourself. Dark Hole. So yeah, that is a very small portion of the deck. Now it's on to what used to be the biggest portion until it got like smashed because of Royal Oppression going and shit. And Heavy Storm coming back. But yes, the traps. Solemn Brigade. It's obvious. You need those.
No, you don't.
Shut up. 2 D Prisons. I used to play 3, but that was entirely by accident. I always intended to play 2, so there are my 2 D Prisons. 2 Bottomless. Stop summons.
Shit.
It's a good card. Gravekeepers are a very trap-reliant deck, if you don't know that. 2 Compivac. This deals with, last format, when I used to play it a lot, actually it was format before that, deals with the problem of lots and lots of synchros. It also, you know, opponent can summon a tuner, or summon a really big monster, like Darkhound, remove one. Then you can Compivac it so it can't come out until a bit later. It's just a very good card in general. Double Torrential Tribute. I'm so glad it came back to 2 and hate it at the same time. I like it in this deck, I don't like it in my wind-ups. Not wind-ups, I don't have wind-ups, I want them. Insectus. Mass Destruction, stop swarms, I guess.
Why would you want wind-ups?
Because they're so cool, I love them.
No they're not. 1
Starlight Road in a deck that is so trap heavy. Starlight Road, you know, it just deals with the heavy storms and general. It's also an out to dark hole, I guess.
Fortune Lady Wind.
And that guy, girl.
It's a bitch, yeah.
And 1 Mirror Force, just another trap.
And it's not even hollow.
I want a hollow one. Send me hollows for free.
My finger keeps on popping into this.
Well, get it out. Okay, so that's the main deck.
Pull it out, pull it out.
Now I'll do the extra deck.
That was just my
side deck, I'll do extra deck. 1 Chimera Tech. 1 Mistworm, the best 9-star now. I can use that with Gale and 2 Recruiters.
It jizzes purple.
8 stars. Stardust for the Starlight Road. I mean, I really can't go into 8 stars, so these are sort of filler. Dark End, because he's a boss. 7 stars. Those 2, pretty much standard. This one, Gale plus like a Spy. I can pop 2 cards, it's +1. This. There. And this just blows up the field in case of an emergency.
Necro Valley plus 1,000, get another Necro Valley, haha.
Because that's a really good play there.
Yeah, bitch, even though
6
it's completely
stars.
useless.
I should be running a Armor Master. I've just lent mine out to a friend. No, I don't have one. You sell one. Yes.
So you're lying.
6 stars, high beta.
Whoa, that's cool. The sort of like fire from this guy sort of like goes into the card and it's like, whoa. Sorry, that was my input. I actually think that looked quite cool. How the fire from the Flame Emperor goes into the guy.
Brio, standard. Brio Gauze. You can bounce Gauzes with this to back to their hands and lose if you're Bowman, win if you're me. I've never lost when I've done that. This split sleeve. Beta, well, not
that's
really,
a good reason to have it in your deck. It's got a split
but
sleeve.
But it does beat through defensive walls. You know, adds a bit of piercing damage, so it'll make them summon. It's just a
bit
good
of
card.
oomph.
Yes, oomph.
Oomph.
5 star. Can't actually go into it. Don't need to see that really much.
But it's good to have cards that you can't use.
Xyz. I would like to have a Roach, but Bowman's not here in a minute, so I'm going to borrow his. Utopia. This is the second best. Rank 4. And rank 3's Leviathan and Levier. Extra deck. Actually, I just did that side deck. Pretty much standard. Deals with the meta. I would like to run Phoenix Chain to my main, but Phoenix Chain's really expensive, so screw it. 3 Veilers. 3 Ryo. 2 Dimensional Prisons.
Fissures.
Shut up, Ben.
Shut up, that guy.
3 Cyber Dragons.
And what does Cyber Dragon deal with, Henry?
Wind-ups. And Mission and Gadgets.
I agree.
And them. 2 Chain Discs. And really just as filler. 2 MSTs. Filler.
BSM.
What?
MST, that's what I said.
Okay. TSM, actually. I heard what you said. Yeah, I used to side these, then I realised. And took them up for MSTs, that's why the MSTs filler. So yes, that is the Gravekeeper deck list. This is Henry from Teamfenghuang. And that's Ben on the camera if you want to say anything. Bye guys. Press the